Hey guys, it's Joe with JayPhoenixMusic, and today we're going to talk about the definition of sexy by my friend Eric Erickson. Let's check it out. Thanks so much for tuning in to my next video, my video series. Sorry it's a little late. I actually had a 26-hour recording session earlier this week, and I'm also doing a bunch of covers for Ia. And I'm also still working on Hailey's podcast, which is available in the link below. And so I have a lot of music in the pipeline, and I'm excited to share it. But right now I'm kind of just underground, just really digging, working, so I can put out some cool stuff for you guys. A couple quick announcements. Deterra and Eclipse are out on all major streaming platforms, and I also put out a lyric video for Deterra recently. If you want to check that out, it's on my channel. And I'm still working on Hailey's podcast, The Last Night of My 20s, and feel free to check that out. We just released the second episode last week, and we're recording the newest episode this week. So just FYI, if you ever need a recording for a podcast or any kind of audio, I'm your guy. I know how to do it. And feel free to ask me for any kind of portfolio and I can show you. And I'm also teaching piano lessons again. So if you want to learn how to play piano or anything fun like that, let me know and I'm happy to teach you guys. So the definition of sexy is a really slick R&B song. It features my friend Eric Erickson, who sings on it, and his friend Quincy. And it's essentially about like the ideal woman and how she is the definition of sexy. Obviously, this is my in-depth analysis. So I'm excited to break it down a little bit more than that. So as far as how the song was made, Eric was in a production team with Quinton, who's one of his friends, and they were in the studio talking about different women that inspired them and that they were, really appreciative of. And then his friend Quinton, who was a pianist, was laying down some chords, and then Eric was directing him as far as how it should go. And then Eric thought of that really catchy hook, the sexy, you're the definition of, and then like flushed in the lyrics that night, and then sang, the demo, and his friend was like, yeah, that's definitely your song. And at the time, there was a rapper who was frequenting the studio, and he came in. Eric was like, you should put some bars in it, and then he did, and then the song came out to be what it was. And it's cool. It was never mastered, and they just kind of, Eric mixed it in the box, and it just came out really nicely. So I met Eric through Corey Rooney at Corey Rooney's studio when we recorded Paper Birds. And Corey's the producer who's been mentoring me and helping me build my career as a music producer, which I really appreciate. And as far as the Paper Birds, Eric was the engineer. And it was great because I was able to learn a lot as far as like how to record with an artist. And, typically I've always recorded songs with different artists and I get the song done, but obviously I want to make be more efficient in that. And I was able to listen to Eric and he has some really great tips as far as the songwriting and just helping us get the song out and make it the best that it could be. And what I also like about Eric is, I typically am always hesitant to work with sound engineers, but only because I've met some and they just blow smoke. Some of them, obviously not all of them. But one of them who didn't blow smoke was Dan, who did the J2 EP, which I want to give him a quick shout out because he's a great guy. We were lucky to work with him. And Eric was another engineer who, he was just very honest, very straightforward, and not a bullshitter. And I was like working with this kind of people. That's why people think I'm from New York all the time. But Eric is just a great guy. He's very animated, and I learned a lot. He even gave me some tips as far as my video series to include angles. So anybody who helps me out, I'm always happy to support them. So as far as the production, I'm going to keep it simple. It's what I like about it is it has a lot of room for the vocalist, but it doesn't sacrifice just interesting chord progressions and also a lot of moving lines. Like, he has a lot of nice little noodling in the high end, and then he also has these really nice lush jazz chord progressions with a nice moving bass line too. So what I like about it is it's just obviously it's very sexy. And I like it when a rapper could come in, lay his piece down, kind of, leave, and then the singer still shines throughout the whole song. And I thought it was a great collaboration between him and Quincy, and it was a really well-written song. Thank you so much for watching my video series. I really appreciate you guys listening, and I'm very diligent as far as putting out a video a week. I'm probably going to get, a little bit more efficient as, a specific day, but some, things come up and that kind of stuff. But that's also not an excuse, and, if you guys are willing to tune in, I want to make sure I'm putting out content and supporting my friends. Make sure to follow me at JayPhoenixMusic and tune in for all of your musical needs at JayPhoenixMusic.com.